Welcome to WWE 2K15 on PC. First off, let's get the options out of the way. Right, so we'll go into here, and I'm running the game at 4K. Turned off anti-aliasing, simply don't need it. Although I would suggest if you're running on 1080p or less that you definitely use it. If you've got a performance issue, then obviously those are the things you would turn off first. Other than that, not a great deal of options, as you would expect for a console port. Now, I have actually turned off a lot of the audio apart from the in-game ring music, simply because when you're recording on YouTube you get a lot of copyright claims. It's a pain in the ass. But first off, let's have a look at what modes are available in the game. So you have one-on-one matches, triple threats, four-mans, title matches, tournaments such as tag team and single, Royal Rumble and six-man. Then you have a career mode, where you can use a custom wrestler, or customize an existing wrestler, or use one of the superstars already in the game, or DLCs. After that you go to showcase mode, which opens up a pretty good story-based mode. Now with this version of the game, till the rest of the DLCs come out, you start with CM Punk versus John Cena, which spans like sort of the back end of 2013 across 2014. Basically their rivalry. And then you've got the Triple H versus Shawn Michaels campaign. Again, that shows when they've had a spat. When you go through into this, you'll fight through the matches with preset opponents that follow the exact storyline of what happened at the time. They'll have video cutscenes and a lot of cinematics and storytelling that follows exactly. And as someone who followed it quite heavily at the time, it's pretty on the ball. I'm really happy with that mode. Through the match, you'll get like preset targets to like hit a certain move when it positions characters in a certain position and such. If you do that, you hit it and you complete the match and win, or whatever the match says you should do. You basically get the unlocks. As you can see, I missed one there. And there's 19 events that take you through the whole of this timeline with the rivalry. And you get like unlocks for the skins. You might get like wrestling gear, different areas and different arenas and things like that, which you can use. After that, you go into the next set of menus, which is Universe mode. Now in Universe mode, you've got like the calendars, collections, so you can have a look at like different things there. You can get lots of unlocks in those. You can get the rivalries, you can customize pretty much everything in the game. And then you've got online play. As you can see, you've got different options there. Haven't actually tried the online mode yet though. Then you have your own personal one. And in here you can edit anything in the game, pretty much. You can edit what tag teams and alliances if you want to make your own custom one up. That also allows for like setting up the moves, the intro musics, the intro styles, and all that kind of thing. What moves they'll perform when they work as a team. You can reset whoever you want to have the titles by default, so when you're playing through the main story modes and that, they'll actually have the titles. And things like stats. Then you have the creations mode. This is where you do the bulk of the editing. You can make superstars, modify them, download them off the internet. You can do whatever move types and ring entrances. And then you've got the online downloadables and uploadables, where you can upload your creations and other people can upload theirs and you can download. As you can see, there's quite a few there already on there to choose from. A lot of them are reskins of existing wrestlers, but there are a numerous amount of such as there you got like the Terminator, which is pretty good. So you can literally just sort of go, oh, I want that character, and click on it and download. There's various versions. You know, these are characters that people have made. using the in-game built-in editor. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, Sub-Zero there. That's one of ones I've tried. It's pretty good. And it only take a couple of seconds to download Captain America. That was a pretty good one. And you can leave ratings. You've got like the Joker there with Heath Ledger's face version. That's something you can do with the logo editor. You can import like faces and put them over the top. As long as you've got a vaguely sort of similarity in the facial structure, they usually come out quite well. But yeah, you can see you got like all different things. So there's plenty of content there. You're allowed a roster of about 20 downloadable characters. If we go on to the next menu, as you can see, I've made a few. I've got my Ultimate PC Master, my version of Jake the Snake Roberts, and my main story character. You can use logos. For instance, there's the face texture that I used when I was creating Jake the Snake's tights and his overlay for his face. And then you got various other things, and you can rate people's wrestlers and such. It's pretty cool. So let's have a look at the editor side of things. What can you do? Well, let's have a look at. For some reason, I got a duplicate. I must have made two, but that's me. So let's just have a look at it by editing. It does take a little bit of a while to load, unfortunately, but that's just one of those things. So there you go. You're allowed 128 points or 64 layers worth of attire parts. Each thing has a certain amount of cost. It's basically just to limit the size of the downloads and such. So here we are. This is my character. So you got the ring intro outfit, which is basically a sort of cowboy version of the sort of NWO styling, because I've basically put my character as an NWO character. And then when he's in the ring, you'll wear that instead. And you can zoom in. And then from there you can go in to edit the face. Now, as you can see, I've put a custom template skin over the top, which has actually got my face under the makeup there, but it's got my beard there, as you can see. You can have a look around. It needs a little bit of work, but it's not too far out. There's presets already in the game, so you can have like all the different layouts for the faces, just to give you a starting point. So go, oh well, I want some, work around it and find the kind of style. And then once you've got it, you can modify, the position of the eyes, the nose, the width, fatness, boniness of all them different parts of the face. So you want to do the jaw, for instance, there. Now, if you've already got your, so you got a face overlay like I used there, it will actually stretch. It will actually stretch what's on the skin at the time when you do it. So you can see there, you can move it around. It's very straightforward. And if you don't like the changes, you just jump back. You can change skin color. You can change all the different hairstyles, eye colors, beards, eyebrows, makeup, lipstick. All that sort of stuff. And then you can see that was my logo there for putting my noggin on there. And again, that's pretty straightforward. After that, you can do clothing. Again, ring-in and actual entry clothing can be separate, but they will come out the same pool. I'm using 124 points, so I'm pretty maxed out as far as what I can add on. But pretty straightforward. You add logos, you can put them where you want. So, say if I wanted on the front of my jersey a different logo, you can have your custom logos. So let's get rid of that. So if I wanted my Steam Gabe Newell, That'll usually... Where's he gone? Ah, there we go. So what you do is you can stretch it up. Dead easy. And you can move it around. And if you stretch it out over the edge of clothes, it won't actually... So there you go. It'll actually cut it down to where you want it. So that's pretty cool, huh? And you can wrap it around the body, any part of the center. So basically that'll cover anywhere on the center torso. You just move it around. It's not very fast, but it'll get there. As you can see, it only takes a few seconds. You can see where the edges are going to be, so you'd scale it to fit where you'd want it. So yeah, it's very easy. The actual customization, it goes through their website. You get a code through the game, and you just put the code in on the website, which allows you to like upload 5 at a time, but you can store about 20 in total. For instance, that's the one I did for Jake the Snake. That's actually straight off the real version of the Jake the Snake tights. That was the best picture I could find, which I've like just trimmed out the edges and made them transparent. So that's pretty straightforward. I'll show you the Jake the Snake one. I'll get back in there quickly. Alright, so Jake the Snake Rockets. So this is the one I've done. Because I did get a few off the community downloads, and I wasn't particularly satisfied. They hadn't done the move sets, hadn't done the intros and things like that. And I thought, no, I can do better. And they didn't have the custom logos and things, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do my own. So this is my version. I haven't quite got the face right. Zoom a little bit there, but it is actually Jake the Snake's face, but it didn't quite map right because I need to work on how to do that. But as you can see, the logo on his tights is right. He's got the proper Jake the Snake boots, right coloured tights, right coloured haircut, and all that kind of thing. So it matches on quite well. That's pretty good. I'm happy enough with that. I was toying with putting like a chest hair thing on because he was one of the old school ones that didn't have shaven chests like most of the lady boys do now. But that's something you could do with logos. You could add them on. So, you can change the style of body in that. So if I just went to, I think it's clothing template, it would have to be on the body, wouldn't it, for tattoos, I believe. So there you go. You would, if you wanted to put a tattoo on, you can actually have that as a logo on his chest or arms or wherever you want. Dead easy to do. And there's lots of the preset ones from the current style wrestlers. You got plenty of different ones. You could add, actually, if you want body art, you probably want the tattoos. So you got like all that sort of stuff. Again, most of them are ones that are already in the game. So you'd have that there, as you can see. You can change the colour, the styles, things like that. But like I say, if you get black and white logos, you could put your own tattoos in. So you can customize them any way you like. But if you add layers, it does, as you can see just there, the face goes a bit weird. So basically, if you're going to do stuff like that, put the skin texture on last, is my advice. So that's, in a nutshell, basically the options available in the game. So then once you've got what you want, you could just sort of go, right, let's have a match. Now at this point you can pick the wrestlers yourself, or if you want to let the CPU fight. Well, I'm gonna do this one myself, so I'll pick my character. So anything that's unlocked will show up in the bottom there of the main ones. Then you've got your DLC characters, that should be the Hulk Hogan's and the Hulk Hogan versions. and the Sting versions. And then you go into your custom superstars. These will be all the ones you've downloaded or made yourself. Those are my versions. That's mine. These are a couple of ones I've downloaded. As you can see, not bad. Alright, so there's my Jake the Snake. So let's pick a random. We've got Dolph Ziggler. So now just pick an arena. Now obviously again they're locked out for different, they're just different backdrops. So we'll do, I got more there. No. Alright, we'll go with Survivor Series. And that's pretty much it. Basically, I'll let this run to show you the intro that I've designed for Jake the Snake. Unfortunately, you don't get the proper music options. There's a handful of like generic musics in the game, but this is what I came up with.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing weapons of mass destruction from Texas, the Snake.
Oh, I am ready for this.
So as you can see, the game animates under the skin of the face quite well. If you leave like gaps where the mouth and eyes are, if you line them up right. Now all the cutscenes are forced to like a 30 frame lock, although sometimes there is performance drop for some reason, which completely goes away once the actual main game goes and runs at 60 frames. No idea why. It's just been the way but the game hasn't had a patch out yet, so they'll fix that eventually.
And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing 213 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
So we'll cut his intro and get into the match.
Ziggler will settle for nothing less than perfection here.
Well, he may need to be perfect if he wants to walk away with a win in this one tonight.
Struggling for control.
So you can like jostle for positions on these like mini game versions using the basically find the red spot
Icon
to win it, and then you can give them a bit of a slap to put them off. And then there we go. So this is what they call the chain wrestling, I think.
Ouch! Woo, a little showboating going on here. Has a very high IQ. He has a pre-law background from Kent State, so you know with that background he's game planned very well for this matchup. With the arm, Icon.
You'll notice when you're in this mode, the game runs at slow motion. That's very deliberate.
Michael, if you recall,
to give you time to like do the various options.
Against Batista
very
was
well
a huge deal. Win, lose, or draw for a
so it goes back and forth.
Debut,
And usually get about 2 or 3 of these near the start of a match.
Makes a statement. And that night, Dolph Ziggler made a statement. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh, big DDT.
combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
Big right hand, right to the chin.
Oh, the punch connects.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Taking control of the match.
Jerry, when Dolph Ziggler debuted on Raw in 2008, it was clear that he was someone who was going to raise the bar for all WWE superstars. I think the monitor, the show-off, is proof Ziggler has done just that.
And now Dolph Ziggler pushing forward. Oh, man. Look out.
And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal. Nice counter by Ziggler.
Yeah, he may be a show-off, but he's such an amazing natural athlete.
So basically when it flashes the trigger button or whatever the key press is, that's the escape button to give you a chance to get back in, dodge the move, and do a revert.
No, not again. Hey now.
So as you can see, you damage the enemy, get them down to yellow, then orange, then red.
Oh, Cole, look at that. Now that's how you hurt an opponent. Much longer, and this could end in the countout.
He's begging for it.
And then this is triggered a special move. Whether he dodges it or not is another question.
That's it. He's
And there you go, the signature DDT from Jake the Snake.
Has been injured. Hey, one more time, just in case you missed it.
Now you'll notice at the bottom of the screen it tells you various stats. Oh, got counted out. Ah, well. Just goes to show. But yeah, there you go. Custom wrestler from start to beginning. Pretty straightforward. About half an hour's work, maybe. So thanks for watching. If you like the characters, they're available now through the game's inbuilt download manager.